Good evening. Good evening. Yeah. So, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for joining this session. And I think you'll be, at the end of the session, you'll be feeling that this 1 hour, what you have spent, was really worth spending. And today, just I'm going to explain how IceQBS, our institute, will help you in coming up in your career. How the certifications, what you are going to get from us, will help you to come up in your career. And why upskilling with IceCube changes everything. So first, I would like to make a statement that we are actually not a certificate producing or a certificate manufacturing institute, because again there are a lot of institutes who just take a session for 140 or 150 people, Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt or Black Belt, where you are not allowed to just they will just mute you all, and the trainer will be taking the sessions, and whether you understand or not, you will not be able to just ask any questions. And again, I myself have been a trainer maybe 4 5 years back for one of such institute. So where at the beginning there will be 140 to 150 students will be there, but at the last session there will be hardly 10 15 people will be there, but all the 150 people will be getting the certification. So our way of teaching does not believe in that. So we always believe whoever the students come to us, they should gain the required knowledge, and they should be able to apply the concepts and tools whatever they are laying in their real life situation. So that is what is our aim, and that is how we just do the training. So that is the biggest differentiator between our institute and the rest of the other institutes. And I'm just going to explain all those what are the how we are different from the other institutes when it comes to the certification and training for the Lean Six Sigma and the project management professional PMP. So I will divide this presentation into three parts. The first one is about I will just tell about our company and about myself. So what are the credentials, who are our customers, and what are our main services, etc. So I will just give a brief about our company and our services and our major customers. And then I will just talk about what are the different provisions or the advantages you will get by getting the certificate from us. What are the extra, or how is our training approach, and what are the extra features you are going to get if you are going to take the training from us. And then finally, I also will show you some of the training materials, so that I will just take you through our training material, the case studies, what our students are doing, or the projects, what we make our students to do in the sessions. So, and how that will help them in improving their learning. So these are the three parts what I will be covering. So first I will talk about the our company. So our company is IceQBS. So we are a globally trusted consulting and training organization, and we are headquartered in Chennai, and we are running this company from 2015. So just recently, last month, we celebrated our 10 years of celebration. So we have been in the field for the last 10 years, and we are recognized for a hands-on, results-driven approach in achieving the sustainable operational excellence across India and international market. So whether it is the corporate companies or whether it is a working professional, we always give a result-driven approach. So for the individual professionals, our training will help them to understand all the concepts and tools and apply them in their real work, so that they can differentiate themselves from their peers. And for the organizations, we just create sort of a skill system, skills or a competency in their system, so that they will be able to have the manpower. We will be able to uh, take the problem solving at the next level. So, and these disciplines form the foundation of IceQ's holistic approach in driving the sustainable growth. So I'll just give a small introduction about myself. Just a minute, sorry. So my name is Annamlai. I am basically a BTech engineer from IIT Varanasi, and I passed out in the year 1985. And for the first 30 years, I was in employment, both in the Murugappa group of companies in Chennai and the Siemens in Kolkata, both in the manufacturing and the IT service industries. And I was initially working in production, and later I just moved to quality function, and I was trained as a Lean Six Sigma black belt in the year way back in 2004. That means almost 22 years back. And I was certified as a master black belt from the Indian Statistical Institute, Chennai, in the year 2013. And I am also a certified ISO 9000 2015 lead auditor. So I have personally trained over 8,000 professors globally when I was in service, and when I am became the consultant and trainer. And I have led over 500 plus impactful consulting projects globally on behalf of ICEQBS. And as I was telling, I got my certificate in the year 2004, black belt from RG Consultants in Malaysia, and master black belt from Indian Statistical Institute Chennai in 2013. And I was certified as a project management professional, PMP, in the 2011, and a certified lead auditor from BBQA for ISO 9000 2015. So that is a brief about our company and our myself. And our major customers include that I have worked with Amazon for almost 5 years to set up a infrastructure for the Lean Six Sigma project implementation. And I have also worked with some of the multinational companies and well-known companies like Asian Paints, ACLR, ESAP, Lennox, and then I have also trained for the people across the L&T world, Tata Communication, then Standard Chartered Bank, Pfizer Healthcare, and so on. So these are our major customers. So now I will just explain what actually we do. So IceQBS offers specialized expertise in consultation and training to enhance the organizational efficiency and leadership capabilities across the industries. So we just offer the customized content development, then training, and the implementation support for lean management, Lean Six Sigma, and project management. So we also do the certification for ISO 9001 lead, internal auditor, and I also help in the ISO 9001 implementation. So these are our major services. So the format, how we are conducting the training. So we always conduct the live online session through Zoom. And our Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt and Black Belt certification is for 4 weeks duration, 28 to 38 hours. So Green Belt is for 28 hours and the Black Belt is for 32 hours. So we normally conduct we have normally one batch of Lean Six Sigma every month, and we conduct the classes from 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. IST, both on Saturdays and Sundays, so consecutively for 4 weeks. So within 28 to 30, 28 hours is for Green Belt and 32 hours for Black Belt. And for the Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt and Black Belt, we are accredited by Council for Six Sigma certification. So they are the globally number one Lean Six Sigma accreditation across the globe. And for PMP certification, we are the authorized training partner for PMI. And we are authorized to issue the 35 hours PhD certificate for the students. So we normally take the training with the help of the digital training material, and we also give a lot of case studies, templates, and quizzes. Again, the unique way of our training includes that we ask all the students whether they are taking the Lean Six Sigma or the PMP training. We will ask them to do a project in their own department, in their own function, solving their own problem with the help of the AI tools. With the ChatGPT, we will give them ask them to give the prompt, so they themselves will be able to select the problem, and as the sessions are progressing, then they will be able to apply all the tools and concepts, and then they will be able to solve a problem on their own. So that is a specialty which I don't think in anywhere across India we will be able to get that type of approach. And recently I have completed a training for Accenture and for all their Lean Six Sigma business process management consultant. And this was a great success. And we got a ranking of rating of 4.9 out of 5 because of for the training, because of this practical approach what you have taken. And after the training is completed, then we also give a free project guidance and exclusive project completion certification. So whatever the project the students are going to do in the class, so we will review it and give our suggestion for improvement, and we will ensure that even if the best expert in Lean Six Sigma across the globe, they will not be able to find even a single fault with respect to the application of the tools and concepts, including the complex statistical tools. So that type of validation and verification we do, so that wherever you go, whether you want to display it, show it across in your own organization, or you want to just uh, show it to some of your explain to some people where you are going for interview, then you can confidently claim that you have got a rich experience. So that type of confidence we will be able to give by those projects. So our courses are aligned with the ASQ, IASC, and PMA syllabus. So you can just, after taking the training from us, if you want to go for taking the ASQ certification or IASC certification for Lean Six Sigma, Green Belt or Black Belt, then for that also, we are giving some extra guidance. So we will get to a one-to-one consultation with you, so that you can just ask for a one-to-one session with us, and then we will give you the guidance for the taking those ASQ and ISC exams. And we issue the globally recognized certificate that is accredited by CSSC with the lifetime validity. And we have a convenient batch times for participants across the globe. This 7:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. we have chosen this time because this is convenient for people across the globe. So whether you live in India or Middle East Asia or Europe or USA or Africa or even Southeast Asian countries, this will be very convenient. Other than people from maybe Australia, New Zealand, maybe across the globe, this time is very convenient for all of us. And other important feature in our training is we always have a very small batch size, so that they will be able to give some individual guidance to the participant. So as a student, what you will get after completing the training, so you will get a globally recognized certificate, and you will have a faster growth to high paying roles within your organization. Or if you want to change the organization where you are working, or if you want to move into some other vertical using your Six Sigma certification, that also you can do. Because I myself was working in manufacturing for almost 22 years, and only based upon my Lean Six Sigma certification, I moved to a IT service company with almost double the salary. And now I have worked with globally recognized multinational companies like Amazon, Asian Paints, and so on. So this opportunity can come only if you are exposed to the best practices like Lean Six Sigma or PMP. So there is a fast growth to high paying role. And again, as I was telling you, AI aided expertise in solving the problems in your work. So again, I will just demonstrate how what is the approach you are going to follow, so that you will get a feel of how it is being done. And one more important thing, what we do is we give you the access for the Minitab. So Minitab is actually a statistical software that is help for the data analysis, and you will get a lifetime access for the Minitab. So whenever you want to do some analysis with your own data, or if you want to do a project in your own organization, then it will be very much useful for you. So this access, lifelong access to the Minitab, we give you. And post certification support we will normally give you. So as I was telling you, if you want to do any projects, or if you want to do any data analysis and you are getting stuck up somewhere, then you can always contact us. We are just a WhatsApp message away from you, and then our your POC, point of contact, they will just arrange for a meeting with us, and then we will guide you how to do those analysis. And we also have a mobile app where all your study material and then case studies and the exams and quizzes that also will be loaded. And in the mobile, across from anywhere, anytime, you'll be able to access all those material, so that always it will be helpful for your learning. And as I was telling you, case studies we have across the different products, different services, different verticals, different functions. So you'll be able to get exposure not only in your own area of work, but in the different area of work. And as I was telling you, since we are having a very small batches, so the personal attention during training will be there. And the Minitab, as I was telling you, this you will get a hands-on experience with the Minitab, which is the industry standard statistical software used in the Lean Six Sigma project. So we will just guide you step by step on you how to use the Minitab. So out of these 32 hours of training, minimum 4 to 8 hours, you will just spend only on how to use the Minitab for solving your process problems. So sessions will be handled in solving a problem. So we normally take up a case study about a pizza making company where they are making huge losses because of the internal scrap and the customer return, and how they were able to come out of this problem by using the Six Sigma methodology. So that's what will be taken up as a case study. So as and when concept or the tool is explained, then we will just go back to this case study and explain how these tools and concepts can be applied in solving that particular problem. So you will get a real life problem about which is a commonly known problem is the food industry. So you'll be able to visualize what is the problem, and you will be able to see how the problem is solved. And in addition to that, you also will be doing a project from your own area of work. And as I was explaining to you, we have a exclusive mobile app, and we will have the access like recorded sessions. After the session is over, the recordings will be uploaded in the mobile app, and all the original training material also will be there. And you will be having the lifetime access for the mobile app. Anytime, anywhere, you will be able to access. And again, we have the practical quizzes to test your understanding of concepts. That also will be loaded there. And we have almost 3 mock tests for black belt, mock tests for the green belt, aligned to the ASQ, ISSC, and CSSC. So there are a total of 18 mock tests which you have uploaded in our mobile app. So if you want to test your knowledge, or if you want to appear for any of your certification exam, then you can always attend that. And again, for the PMP training also, we have around 7 mock tests. So if you take all those 7 tests, then you will be able to be exam ready, and you will be able to validate that you are ready for the PMP exam. And again, assignment to, we will give you the assignment to solve the real-time problems in your own area of work. And one-to-one meeting with the trainer for supporting the data analysis or doubt clarification. And again, we'll have some interview questions. So if you answer those questions, then you'll be able to answer any questions in the interviews where you are facing. And again, the real-time case studies in your vertical function. So I will just show you where these are available. So now I will just take a time off, and then I will take you through our course material, our mobile app, our website, where all those informations are available. And then I will come back and come back with the PowerPoint presentation. So again, this is the study material which we use. So you can see that all of them are having a lot of pictures, so for easier understanding. So it is not actually text heavy. So you can see that it is test is very less. So we give a lot of importance for you to really understand with all the tools. So again, you also will have a case study about how your personal problem can be solved by using the Six Sigma methodology. So this is a real-time sort of a case study you will get. So this is about the define phase, and the most complex part will be the analyze phase. So where in most of the training institutes, there will be a lot of statistical tools will be there, a lot of mathematical equations will be there, but we have made it very easy to understand. I'll just show you so that you don't feel like you are learning some complex methodology. You are you will get a feeling that you are learning something very easily understandable. So I will just show you our analyze phase PowerPoint presentation. So this is what is supposed to be the toughest part of the Six Sigma methodology. And you can see all those statistics and all. But still, again, you can see is a easy to understand, ready to apply tools. So the main, I will just show you some the testimonials given by some of our students who will always tell that all the concepts were explained in a easily understandable language and the practical application of tools and techniques. So these are the feedback given by most of our students. So you can see that study material is quite easy to understand. And I will also show you the project which the people are supposed to do. So you can see here, we have started this type of approach for 5 months back. And these are the different projects done by the students from the different batches. So I take the latest batch, that is December. So November batch is, January batch is running now. So you can see here, this is what is the project done by one of the students. So we just give them, so this is the question. So these are the prompts which is they will have to answer. So for example, which vertical you are in, manufacturing. So what type of product or service you are making, which function you are. Then you just give this prompt, the tool, then the tool will identify possible 10 problems that can be solved. Then from this set of problems, you can select your own problem, which you can relate it in your own company. And then we will ask you to identify the metric, what you want to improve, based upon what actually you are measuring in your company, so that you will be able to relate it to whatever you are seeing. Then you will be able to identify which process you want to improve. And then by using the Pareto chart, then you will be able to narrow down the scope of the project. You will be able to work upon a specific problem. Then again, this is what is the step-by-step approach. So we call this a DMAIC methodology in Six Sigma. We call that a DMAIC methodology. So define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. So whenever you want to solve a problem, first you will have to define the problem. What is the problem? You will have to identify the metric for improvement. Then what is the target you want to achieve? You will have to quantify the current status, fix the target what you want to achieve, define the scope of the project, and then make a document called as a project charter. So this is what you do in the define phase. In the measure phase, you collect a lot of accurate data from the process. And in the analyze phase, you analyze the data with the help of the statistical tool. And in the improve phase, you will just identify some 3 or 4 critical root causes for taking the improvement action. And in the control phase, you will find that by closely monitoring and controlling 1 or 2 critical inputs, then you will be able to get a consistent output. So this is what is the basic methodology for process improvement, what we call as the DMAIC methodology. And again, we will take you through all these 5 phases with this identified set of prompts, right? So again, starting from the customers who are having the problem, then how do you identify the metric for improvement? And then what is the current status? You put a trend chart. And the project charter is a document which is going to explain what actually you are trying to do in the project, right? What is the problem statement? What is the goal statement and all. So step by step, you will be able to define the problem. Then the measure phase, again, you do the fishbone diagram to find out possible reasons for the problem. Then again, systematically you narrow down, and we'll also be able to identify some immediate improvement actions. And then you'll be able to prioritize the root causes by using some quality tools called as XY diagram. And then with the help of the statistical tools, you'll be able to narrow down some three or four critical root causes which are having the impact on the output. Then again, in the improve phase, again, so this is again action plan. What are the actions you are going to take for the improvement? And in the control phase, what are the mechanisms you are going to put in place so that you will be able to get a consistent output, right? So all those things by using these prompts. So you can see that these are the prompts. By using the prompt, then the ChatGPT will give some output, and you can just take that as a reference, and then you can just modify those with your own understanding, so that at the end of the project, you'll be able to identify some clear improvement actions what you can take, so that you'll be able to make some substantial improvement. So this practical knowledge you will be able to get by using the dummy data. And again, there is no panic, because again, no need for you to be afraid. Saying that, okay, sir, my company, the data is very important, and then they are very particular about that. So how can I just come out with my real data? So we are actually not going to work with the real data. So we are going to work only with the data that has been created created by the dummy data created by the ChatGPT. So absolutely no issues with respect to the confidentiality of your data. So that is about the uh, project or the case study, what you will be doing, right? So I will also open the mini tab just to show you how it looks like. So mini tab is actually a menu-driven software like Excel. So you can do all the statistical analysis in this tool. You just enter the data. So it is just again like Excel. You can just enter the data here, and all the analysis tools are here. So you can just do all those analysis, and you will be again given the exposure to all these complex technical statistical tools, so that at the end of the session you will be able to independently handle the all the tools on your own. So that is one of the very important knowledge. And again, as I told you, the access to this Minitab will be lifelong for you, and you also will be getting access to the. This is the mobile app what you are going to have. So once you join our institute, then we will just give a map you to a particular batch. So for example, this is what is the Lean Six Sigma December 25 batch. Currently, Lean Six Sigma January 26 is going on. So this is the December 25, which has been completed. So again, you can see the content. So the study material. So all the PowerPoint presentation for the green belt and black belt. So for example, this is a green belt presentations. So you can see that these are the different PowerPoint presentations in the PDF format. So you can just access it anytime, anywhere, using from the mobile app. And then as soon as the session is completed, again the session recording will be uploaded in the mobile app itself. So again, this is what all the 8 sessions are over. These are the recordings of all the 8 sessions. So again, anytime, anywhere, you can access it in the mobile app. So in addition to that, we also have the mock test, the quizzes. You can see that these are quizzes. So you can just open the quizzes, and then you can just answering all those questions. So as and when the classes are going on, and the entire session is completed into 10 modules. So after the completion of each module, Then you will have the quizzes, so that also will give a clear understanding of the uh, concepts. And once you complete the course material, then we will attach you to our uh, we have a for a elite batch. So all our alumni, they are mapped to that particular batch. So where you will have the access to the latest batch of, even though you might be completing the course maybe 1 or 2 months, but after the 6 months, if you are going to visit here, then you will have the latest study material. Whatever any updations are done, that latest study material will be there. And in addition to that, you can also see the case studies, right? So all the case studies from the different departments and different vertical, so that at any point of time, then you will be able to access that. So in addition to that, you also have the mock test. So if you want to take any exams, meeting your ASQ or ISSC type of exams, that also you can see here. Say for example, this is what is the ASQ, ASQ equivalent mock test. So again, you can just open that and then you can answer the questions. And once you just submit it, then you immediately you'll know how much of questions you have answered correctly and how many questions you have answered wrongly and what are the right answers for the questions which you have answered wrongly. All those informations you will be able to get, right? So this Pass Plus, this mobile app, you will have the access to all our training material, the videos, then the mock test, quizzes, and the case studies. And this uh, facility will be access will be there for lifelong. And we also have the our website. So again, in our website, we have the resources. So again, blogs where you can access depending upon the level what you are in. So again, we have the blogs for beginners. So where we will have the articles for the beginners who are just wanting to know about Six Sigma. So again, we have easily understandable blogs for the freshers, means newcomers. And then we also have the blog for the intermediate for simple use of tools and techniques. So that also we'll be seeing. And then for the experts. So depending upon your knowledge or existing knowledge, you will be able to can select the blocks. And again, you're also having the case studies. So again, you can see that each and every square, whatever you hear, is a case study. Just to go and click on that. And, they can see that. So again, this is what is the are the projects done in the class itself. You can see this is what is the name of the student who has done the case study, this project. And again, it will look real like a real-time project as if you have done it in your own area of work, right? Based on the real data. So again, we will guide you to make a PowerPoint presentation like this, which you can proudly, you can just show it up to anyone. So again, this case studies you can have. And then you also have the resources in terms of the mock test, as I was telling you. So again, even from the here from our website, you can access those IASSC, ASQ, and CSSC exam. Similarly, you can also have the for the PMP exam also you have. And you also have the downloadable Excel template, so control charts, etc. So all those things. So once you come to us, then you will be able to have a lifelong learning, right? So that is a brief about our approach and what are the facilities you are going to have if you are taking the training from us. Okay. So now again, I'm just coming back to the PowerPoint presentation just before we close up and open to the question. So as I was telling you, we prioritize imparting the knowledge to our students rather than producing just certificate. So we are not just looking for giving only the certificate, but imparting knowledge and making the people to really use it in their daily work. That is what is our priority. So again, the sessions are conducted by an expert with 40 plus years of experience and a small batch size and post-certification support like the assistance for ASK or ISC exam and lifelong learning through the quizzes, mock tests, and interview questions, and focus on practical application knowledge rather than just theoretical inputs. So again, these are some of the testimonials given by our students. So again, I can just see whatever I was telling you. Maybe you can see that more than 220 people they are given so far, and out of 5, we have got a rating of 4.9. And this is one of the testimonials given by a recent student. So I'm extremely satisfied with the entire experience, from the quality of the course content to the expertise of the instruction. Every aspect was well structured and professionally delivered. The training was intensive and practical with a strong focus on real-world applications of Six Sigma methodology. Mr. Annamlai was highly knowledgeable and brought a wealth of industry experience, making complex concepts easier to understand and implement. What I appreciated most was the interactive approach in learning, including the detailed case studies, project simulations, and personalized guidance throughout the program. The support provided during my Black Belt project was particularly valuable, helping me apply the DMAIC framework effectively in a real-life business scenario. Thank you for the team. Again, whatever I was telling you about the practical application and easy understanding of concept, so that has been again given by a participant or professional like you. So again, this is again one of the other one, Nagaraj Palani. I had a truly wonderful experience with ICEQBS Institute. The classes were highly interactive and engaging, which made learning both enjoyable and effective. The instructor Anamlai gave individual attention to each participant and tailored solution to our specific challenges. The personalized support made a big difference. The study materials and the test platform were top notch, practical, easy to use, and extremely beneficial to real world the preparation. So these are some of the testimonials. And these are training map. Like when you join the institute, then the top one is for the Lean Six Sigma. So once you register for the program, then you join the interactive Zoom live online sessions, and then after the sessions are over, then you will have to take an exam. It is an open book exam, and once you the multiple choice question, and once you pass the exam, and for the green belt, only the passing the exam is going to be the eligibility criteria for getting the certificate. And if you are doing the black belt, then in addition to passing the certification exam, you also will have to submit the project. And if you want to take the training on PMP, then you will have to join the PMP training session, and then you will have to attend the 35 hours of live online training classes. And then we will also give you all the support for the preparation of the training for the exam. So normally we conduct a weekly once, a 30 minutes session to help all our students for in their exam preparation. And mock test also we will just evaluate and then give the feedback to them and certify that they are exam ready. And after the completion of the certificate, then you can earn your 35 hours PD certificate. We will also give your support for the filling the application form and scheduling your exam. And we will always give you the support till you pass the examination. So again, the upcoming session, I will just show you, like in the website itself. So this is a sample certificate. So you can see that our logo is here. This is our company, IceQBS, and we are accredited by Council for Six Sigma Certification. Their logo is also there, and you will have a unique certification number, certification date, and we issue this certificate through Certify Me. So they are the globally recognized institute for issuing the certificate. So if any of your employers or any of your interviewers, they want to verify whether the certificate has been really given by us, then they can just check it here, right? So you just they'll have to give their certification number, then they can just verify that this has been issued by us. So the authenticity of our certificate is quite validated, and this is what the project completion certificate. So once the participant complete the project, then we give a certificate of achievement. So we mention their name, and successfully completed the black belt project. And what is the title of the project? With the simulated data. So, and again, we validate and give it to that. So that is again a certificate we will give for the green belt or black belt certification we will give. And in addition to that, we also will give a project completion certificate separately. And again, this sample certificate for the PMP exam. And I will also show you the latest batches. So for the Lean Six Sigma, so this again in our website. So currently our January schedule is running now, and it will be completed by next week, January 1st. And the upcoming schedule is on February. So February 7th it will start, and it will go until 1st of March. So every month we have one batch for the Lean Six Sigma. And for the project management professional, PMP, so again, we have this session currently running. It started last week. And the upcoming schedule, again, we have a schedule on February and March, right? So we have one session every month, both for PMP as well as for the Lean Six Sigma. Okay. So that's what we wanted to tell you. So if any doubts or any clarification you want, then yeah. Okay. Good evening. Okay. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. So if you have any questions, specific questions, you can just ask me now. Kamran Alam, do you have any questions? Ilango?
No, no questions. All clear. Thank you. Thank you for the session.
Okay. Okay. Saikant, any questions from your side?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah.
Sir, what is actually key differences between this PMP and Lean Six Sigma, sir?
So the Six Sigma is mainly used for mainly the production and operations, no, which day in and day in you are doing, right? Whereas the PMP is mainly used for these best practices for managing a project. Say, for example, if you are working in a manufacturing company and you want to develop a new product, then you can do the PMP, project management professional. So you can just start that particular project of new product development, and then you can maybe within a year or two you can just end the project, and after that new product has been developed, and then you can just once it is operationalized, then if you want to improve the efficiency, productivity, or if you want to reduce the scrap or something like that, then you can use the Lean Six Sigma. So the project plan PMP is used for the best practices for project management, whereas the PMP is mainly for the best practices for project management, and Lean Six Sigma is for improving the operational efficiency.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions are there? There are any questions? Maybe you can, otherwise you can just close the session. And again, thank you all for joining the session. And I think that you had a good experience, learning experience. Okay. Thank you.
Sir, one
Yeah.
more question.
Yeah.
Sir, also there is a Lean Six Sigma. What is that differentiation between that, sir?
The green belt
Lean
and
and
black belt. Lean is actually, Lean is actually a different. There are two methodologies, Lean and Six Sigma. So initially, the Six Sigma came into the existence in the year 1987, and mainly it is used for reducing the defects, right? So very low level of defects, only 3 defects per million opportunities. So that type of reduction defects you will get by applying the Six Sigma methodology. where lean was quite popular in Japan during the 1950s. And again, starting from the 2000s, again, it has become more global approach. And that is mainly concentrating on reducing the waste and improving the productivity and efficiency. So if you are going to apply both these methodologies, Lean and Six Sigma, in your processes, then you will be able to reduce the defects and improve the productivity, so that your productivity, quality, and yield, everything will improve. So there are two different approaches which you can simultaneously apply in your processes for improvement.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, any questions? Okay then, thank you.